Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are in the Tier 10 Russian heavy tank destroyer, the Object 268. And we're with a platoon of guys. I believe it must be Pure Terror and Big Minivan. But I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly. But it doesn't matter. So there's 3 of us in a platoon. We're on Lakeville, and we're going to try to do as much as we can and win the match. Now, I haven't played the 268 as much since I got it, because honestly, I don't know sometimes about this tank. Like, I like it some days, and other days I can't stand it.
Using the optics, Commander.
But we got a Patton driving right now, so oop, we ran into a building. Just a little early on that, trying to put it, just to see it come out from behind the building. That would have been a rough awakening, right? We can't get a shot on him. The Panther 2's behind the hill. We're just trying to stay back and shoot at what we can see without giving too much up. This is one of the few tanks that can sit here on the middle and not worry too much, because you don't have to worry about getting spotted, usually. It's got a pretty good camo rating, so if I got somebody to spot for me, chances are I'm probably not going to get spotted. Now, they are pushing hard down the backside of the mountain. Alright, so immediately I fall back to the left side. I've got to try to make a stand and hold these guys back. Now, we've already lost one of our tanks. It was a light tank, but, you know, still, we've lost one of our tanks. I asked our guys, hey, I'm going to need some help back here because these guys will be in our base shortly. Now, our object pulls out and starts letting everybody shoot at him, which is not preferable. You know, let them come to us. It's too late to try to hold that side, you know, so just let them come to us. Now, here's where we're going to start getting into trouble. I need to be able to get shots on these guys. This object medium tank is not going to be able to do the damage that I can do if he just gets the crap out of my way. Like, use your freaking tank for what it is and get out of here. I can hold them, but I need to be able to shoot them. There's one shot into the M1, and he immediately gets blasted. Now, somebody's on my backside. I'm going to get shot because of it, most likely. But this is what happens when you try to fall back and you get a clustered mess of guys that won't get out of your way. But we're just trying to get shots on people. And there, our light tank, for whatever reason, just blasts right across the front of our tanks. I shoot him instead of shooting the freaking tank, and then he runs down and probably gonna get killed. Maybe he gets past him, maybe he gets over to where there already is. I don't know. It's a crapshoot at this point. But it's really unfortunate that I had to miss my shot because he was dumb enough to go in front of me. Now here's this E-Hundo. He puts a shot into me, I put a shot into him, and then I bounce around from somebody else. And this thing does have a little bit of armor, but not against these caliber weapons. Like, these guys will be going through it most of the time.
Loaded and ready.
So I've got an E5 right here, and I want a shot into him. There we go, 874. He's tracked. He gets shot by me and somebody else. Took most of his health out right there. Now we've got a shooting gallery here, and it's working really well. But this E-Hundo is messing me up. This E-Hundo has pinned me twice and taken all of my health. I've pinned him twice and hurt him pretty good too. But I cannot take another shot from that E-Hundo. And there's nothing I can do because all of my guys are literally like right here. Now that medium tank finally dies. But I've got to stand tall. I've got to try to stop these guys' advance and try to put a hurting on these guys without dying. Now we bounce a shot there. And the fact that people are able to get shots on me without me being able to see and get shots on them is disconcerting, to say the least. But here comes Waffentrager E100. Put a shot straight through his gun. Hopefully I broke it. He does get a shot out. But I think somebody broke his gun, and then he's dead. That's why I always shoot at the turret of those things, because if you break that gun, he can't shoot you.
Ready to fire.
I put another shot in. That's 3 shots into that E-hundo. He's got nothing left. If one person just hits him with HE or anything, we probably kill that guy and get him off the board. Now he's coming up. Can I get loaded again? And he kills me right as I get loaded. Unfortunate, but it happens. But we end up with 8 pins. It looks like 8 pins, might be 6. No kills, but lots of damage. Lots of damage blocked. It's going to be a pretty decent match for us. So now we're just kind of waiting and watching. Our team hoping they can hold. Our guys are flanking them, so that's a good start. And you can see Big Minivan in the Waffentrager E100, or Waffentrager Alf E100, as somebody made sure to point out last time. And he puts one in. The Death Star derps. He finishes them off. Can he go up and get another one? Unfortunately for him, there's guys getting in his way, and I believe it's an IS-7. But he gets one shot into him. Second shot into him. Our guys are capping, so that's a good thing. They got one guy headed back towards our cap. But we're starting to, our numbers are starting to pay off. The main thing, even though we died, the main thing is that we held back their initial push. We did not let them get out of that trench. If they get out of that trench, then they can hit more people at one time. This way, and there's a good shot by the IS-7 getting rid of the artillery. One less thing to worry about. And that's, you don't always need to win your battles, but if you can hold them and let your team come back to help, or if you can hold their advance and limit the positioning for them, then every time they pop up to get shot, they can get shot. You know, one person will get shot by 3 or 4 tanks rather than all 4 or 5 of their tanks being up in a position where they can shoot at you easily. So you see Minivan over there, he's getting a little bit anxious, and he's got over half his health left, but he's got that big shroud that makes him very, very vulnerable. Now he's only got 2 people left, so he's going to push in there. He's bouncing shots or missing shots, I can't tell, and it's not going well. There he gets the kill, and that E-hundo is a 1 kill, or a 1-shot kill, and he had 25 health left. The last time I hit him, I left him with 25 health, and he killed me. So, a little bit frustrating, but it happens. That's World of Tanks for you. But we get the win. We end up with 5,200 damage, even though it puts me halfway down the map when I had more damage than anybody in the game. You know, that is the way it goes. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.